All right, shalom, shalom, family. Welcome to the Shad Abad Perspective. And today, this was just something that was on my mind. I just wanted to talk about how us as Black people, how we have to stop beefing in public. We have to stop beefing online because it makes us look bad as a people. Right. So, one thing that I've noticed is that other cultures and other people they hash out their differences behind closed doors and man to man. They go to each other and they handle things like men, like women. But one thing about our culture is that we are one of the only people, Black people, that hash out our problems just on Front Street in front of everybody. When I'm looking at all these situations, such as the Will Smith and Chris Rock thing, this recent Patrick Beverly and CP3 thing, just looking at just the different beefs that we have in our culture, even in the rap industry and music industry, where you got rappers beefing on record and shooting at each other and beefing on these media platforms and going on podcasts, talking down on each other all the time. And it's like, man, we have to do better, um, because if you have an alt with your brother, you should be able to go to your brother and deal with things properly. And so I just think it's very, very toxic that we handle things that way. And when we handle things that way, the children that come up, they tend to handle things the same way. It feels like every time Black people have issues, Black people have problems, we have to handle things in a violent way, whether that's with our mouth or with our fist. And to hash out problems, it shouldn't have to take violence to be able to properly deal with conflict. Conflict resolution should always be with the mouth first, right? Peacefully first. Now, if things have to resort to fisticuffs and things of that nature, then that is what it is. But our first instinct shouldn't have to be to duke it out, or to go on social media, or to go on the platform, or to go on the Breakfast Club, or to go on this and go on that and just be talking bad about each other all the time. Because it just shows how weak we are as a people, that we cannot come to each other, have a proper meeting, and hash things out like men. Just being able to speak things out. And it just shows that our culture is very weak. And I just think that's something that needs to be addressed, because we see a lot in our culture of just, beef. And I don't like this person. This person did me wrong. And I'm going to expose this person this and expose this person that. Me and him, we got to, I got to box him, man. I mean, I got to fight him, man. I got to do this, I got to do that. And this just shows just how um, weak American Black culture is. The fact that we are always beefing in front of everybody. You um, and this is why a lot of people, think that we're violent, think that we're angry, think that we're animalistic because of the way we handle situations. Not all of us, definitely not all of us, but a lot of us. So that's just one thing that I wanted to talk about today, is that we got to do better when it comes to conflict resolution as a people. Um, the proper solution is to handle it peacefully, right? Violence is not the answer. Making issues public is not the answer. Because when we beef like that in public, it just shows how disjointed we are as a people. It really does. It shows how disjointed we are as a people when we can't deal with things properly. Adults, you got adults acting like children, and then wonder why children resort to the same conflict resolutions as we do. As me being an educator, the first thing little Black boys and little Black girls want to do, fight. That's what little kids do. Little kids want to fight all the time. Little kids want to get mad and punch. Adults should be able to be wise enough to handle things like adults. If violence is your first solution to stuff, you're not acting like a proper adult. You're not. You're acting like a child. And so, one thing our culture has to get rid of is childlike behavior. At some point, you have to grow up. At some point. And the problem is, our culture breeds toxicity, whether it's from music, from movies, from whatever form of entertainment, sports. You know, we breed this. We have to have this bravado. You have to be super macho and tough, right? To where everything has to be super violent. I gotta let you know that I can whoop your tail. It's not healthy. And it's not a way to deal with conflict. No, but that's just something I wanted to talk about tonight. Something that was just on my heart. Um, but that's all I have. You know, I want you to subscribe to the channel. You know, hit that like button, hit that share button. This has been the Shot of Our Perspective. You have a good night and shalom.